Hello everyone, this is Darlis with Catbird Studios, and I am playing The Outer Worlds Murder on Eridanos. I have actually already finished the game, but then there was a couple of quests that I had missed, plus I'd missed going to see what this pool guy wanted before I go back and fix the pool. So I found the only autosave that I could go back to, and I'm just going to see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and see what he wants. Then I'm going to stop recording and get back to where I need to be in order to get to the two quests that I missed, and then I'll be back with that. So, but I wanted to see what this guy has to say.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means? Good. If you're interested in burying the pool, I'm interested in paying you. Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's Choice. But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor. That's great to hear. Or grand, as the Byzantines are so fond of saying. Not that I ain't one. There's a chemical mixing machine in the greenhouse that has more than a few volatile chemicals. Mix them and render that pool unusable. Anything that ain't a cleaner should do. Dump the mix into the pool, then find somebody in Slug and tell them you did it for Rizzo's. That'll get those damn bastards into some red water. This here's a messy business, friend. And when it comes to messy businesses, the rule's always the same. Don't get too curious, whether it's about Saltuna additives or espionage. Spacer's Choice didn't ruin anything. Rizzo's did. And ain't that a coincidence? But it's also gonna be Rizzo's that permanently puts that pool out of commission. They're getting a tad too cozy with your friendly neighborhood slugs. We don't want either gaining power on the board. Easier to do so if their alliance ain't so sweet anymore. Personally, I don't think we're going far enough. Rizzo's is all smiling gun hands and uppity scientists. Wouldn't mind bringing them down with some well-placed bullets, but if you're worried about this hurting your relationship with Slug, I wouldn't. The guard's thicker than the shit in that pool. Tell him you're with Rizzo's and he won't question it. Dandy. Come on back once you've done your deed.
Okay, so now that we see what he wanted, I'll go back and I'm still going to clean the pool. I just don't see a reason for doing that. It's not because I don't want to give Spacer's Choice or anyone else the advantage here. And if you just started barking, that was one of my dogs. The cat had trapped him in the front entryway and wouldn't let him by, so he objected. Anyway, that's taken care of, and I will be back once I get to a point where I can do the other two quests. They are actually, there's one in the maze, and there's another one in the where they have all the animals. I can't remember the name right now. Let's see if I can remember the name. Oh, the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. So I think at this point in the game, I hadn't been there. So I'll work my way through all of that, come back, and we'll have that. So until then, just sit tight. All right, I'm back. It's been a couple hours. I did do some of my other smaller quests, but I'm back here in the maze. There was one of the vodka bottles in here, which I believe I had already showed on the thing, but okay.
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour! You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them. Don't play dumb with me. How many of you fools have I spoken to by this point? 7? 17? Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo's staff. Are you not with Rizzo's? My mistake. I'd ask what your intention was for coming here in that case, but I imagine you're not here for the Spectrum Original either. Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure you have questions. I do indeed. Specifically, I'm their general counsel. Forest Mills, if you somehow don't know, owns Tile, Wentworth, Dock Rocket, and 24/7 Furniture. We're something of a big deal. When the going gets tough, the lawyers start going. Some farther than others. I've been a junior lawyer for coming up on 20 years now. And quite frankly, I'm getting old. Hopefully, there will be enough legal kindling out here to fuel my firm for a while longer. And if I find that kindling, I stand to finally get my raise. I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum Original. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise, the chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen. Indeed. You are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a single piece of evidence. With the Spectrum Original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth. That's where you come in.
I already know there's mines and stuff in there. So that's...
I don't know if you know this, but Rizzo's is on the outs. They're losing power and losing money. This was no doubt a desperate bid to regain some lost clout. That, or their marketing team is particularly spiteful. You know the saying, I'm sure. Why work for a promotion when sabotage takes half the time and a quarter of the effort? Two buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from Glacial Age who has perhaps never had an original idea in her life and hopes to pass the original off as her own. Then there's Navarre, who is strange. I suggested I give her the original after my lawsuit if we worked together, but she wouldn't hear of it. It must be hers alone, it seems. Excellent. I look forward to finally being able to focus solely on legal matters. Oh, and keep an eye out for competitors. Odds are they'll be looking out for
You've
the
already
original
told
as
us
well.
that. Now, I met one of the people looking for it, but not the other one. So you can find her. Oh, she's over here. Selena Navarro. I've met her, but I never found the other one.
Greetings. Have you brought your auto-mechanical to the service technician lately? Respectfully, I think there are better places to try to sell things than the middle of a hedge maze. Judging by this exchange, I presume you are not the person I was waiting here to meet.
No.
Never used a cipher phrase before? Not sure if that makes you more or less trustworthy. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
I'm pretty sure she's hiding something. And I'm not sure I want to know what it is.
I take offense to that. I think. Shh, not so loud. Ah, damn it. I guess you already know. I am indeed looking for the prize. You've caught me. What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum Original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market? Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the Corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations. No. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal. Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready. Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening. I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard murmurs of a prize here. For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew about this one was that they were a groundskeeper. But the one here is either senseless or acting very well. Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. Or they were found out and hurled off the side of Eridanos. It's a risk of the business. Nobody of consequence. Think of me as an archivist. I collect that which the corporations have dismissed as failures and try to sweep under the rug. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the shadows. I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Admittedly, I'm a little wary of all the explosions I keep hearing. Did you now? And how do you know the others aren't secretly Rizzo's agents who'll stab you in the back and take the bottle the moment you turn away? Give me the original and your actions will actually matter. I can promise you that.
So, appealing to my better half.
Think fast.
Okay, so over here I see okay. Now I met her. There's another person in here, but I've never found them. Of course, it's easy to get lost in here. There's also, see, there's this, so you can actually run in there. Ah, here he is. Or she.
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those strange sorts heaving all over the place. Maybe they got a bad batch of purpleberry wine. Since you don't seem to be laughing maniacally or projectile vomiting, think you could do me a favor? I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my area of expertise. Do you happen to have any ideas? Hey, just because I'm in a hedge maze doesn't mean I'm not on work time. So what do you think about helping me out? Wow, a real consultant. And I had the good fortune for you to luck into me.
Very gullible.
I'd be delighted to pay you. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot. Wow, that sounds great! I'm sure my bosses will love it. And don't worry, I'll absolutely credit you in one of the product footnotes. Oh, nothing all that fantastical. Just a new product idea Glacial Age R&D is working on. An idea that has nothing to do with why I'm in the puzzle hedges. But as it so happens, I'm a little on the lost side, so thinking about it helps keep the panic at bay. If you find a map or a stepladder or something, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm beginning to fear coming here wasn't worth the trouble. Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's product and the chance to meet Halcyon Helen? My eyes on the rare Rizzo's product, namely the Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made. I intend to reverse engineer it and make it Glacial Age's own.
So you're just gonna steal somebody else's formula? I probably should have seen this coming by now.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production. Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration serial Lawful Labelle. Rizzo steals, Spacer's Choice steals, Auntie Cleo steals. And so, if Rizzo's decides to release one of their original products for anyone to take, then it's Glacial Age's right to swoop in and be proactive. My oh my, wouldn't it be wonderful if a freelancer could help rescue me from my horrible plight? Hey, when a body hasn't contributed to her R&D team in what feels like months, she starts to pursue any leads that come her way. I tested into this job, same as anyone else, but there was a malfunction with the testing equipment during my final assessment. Makes me think that maybe I wasn't cut out for this. No matter what the scores say, it ain't easy for me to make things. Only had a few successes, like little cysties, pustules that pop, or my no muss, no fuss biodegradable bullets. What? You know about those? I mean, that's great. Always figured my products were niche, that is, unpopular, unknown, and unprofitable. Nice to hear it ain't always so.
Okay. Out of all of those. Oh, wait, we gotta. Oh, he's dead. Okay, see, what is he? Oops.
I'm pleased as get I hear telling me out. Get him around at me.
Let go! Hey, Captain!
Wanted to make you smile.
Okay, excuse me. I'm kind of just wandering around because I want to see more. Because before I kind of really, when I went in, I was trying this. I really was just trying to find the center.
Captain, look out!
Oh, I actually shot her.
Wanted to make you smile.
Kind of being in pink. Okay. Confused me for a second there. Okay, I know I've been here before. So I don't know if I finished my thought or not. I was just wandering around seeing what else I could find, because once you find the center, I mean, you can keep going around and everything, but what's that? There's no fun in that, except, oh shoot. Didn't even see it. All right. How much do I need to repair? Yeah, I better repair it. Oh, and I think one of the thoughts I had was about of the people trying to look for it. The one with one's trying to make a profit out of it or to sue them. One wants it to steal it, the formula for her company, and the other one says that she wants to keep it for for proof for the later.
Here we go. Oh! That's the last of them.
Of course, I have no idea where I am now. I think that's the center. So I need to end up making my way that way. Yeah, I'm just backtracking now, I think. I remember Second Life. I was working with a group once where yeah, that wasn't worth it. We did a haunted maze for Halloween, and I was in charge of doing that. I had a lot of fun with it. Not the biggest fan of mazes, but hey. Let's go back through here. Okay, here we are.
Hardline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rissos and should not be in common use.
Carter Reynolds. Okay. Oh, and previously I'd forgotten to look at this while we are in there. This is a data pad from Helen that we got from Birdie, but there's nothing we can see on it. And then there was also see, I don't see the okay, I must have lost the oh, I did, because I talked to Ludovico about who was poisoning Helen, and he got the cartridge. So let's just go back. I don't want to mess with going through all that. Okay, so now we have to head to... Not sure if we got gigglers over here or what. Gigglers.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I just want to be your friend.
I'd have just broken it.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Okay, I've lost my way. I need to talk to the botanist. Okay, I'm a little confused. I thought he was in a building. Oh, shoot! You have to pick up the stupid thing. Dagnabbit. There's a paper on the table you have to grab.
Incoming! Smile, damn you!
Nice work!
I just wanted to make you smile! I just want to be your friend!
Everyone all right?
I just wanted to make you smile!
Oh, shoot. Guess the good thing is once you have the companions, you can't really kill them. Okay, so now we can go find our... Oh, they're still hostile. Where are they? Where are you? I don't see any.
Okay, keep him quiet.
that's just the footprints. I don't remember him being here earlier.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
Hey, no, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you? An inspector? Well, I don't think you'll find any evidence here. You're welcome to ask what you want, seeing how I figure you would anyway. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel. Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all. Oh, there that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt. Easy there, my angry young friend. I can explain. I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git. Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it? I guess not, if it'll cause the company more trouble. Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
The only thing on this is that they don't give you the opportunity to say you're going to keep this one. So, colorless but not tasteless. Notably achromatic. Oops. Okay, so... Where did I... Come on, I took the wrong turn. There's Samuel. There she is.
Hello there, stranger. Has the terror ray landed? Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening. Let me have a look. It's a little scratched on the neck, and the label's a bit smudged. Smells funny, but I think it is genuine, yes. This'll look real good in my archives. Here's your pay. I'll be in touch if there's ever another time when I need to keep a corporation honest. And if anyone ever asks, we never met.
It seems the prize I was after has mysteriously vanished. Of course, I am perfectly composed and not fucking furious about...
Okay. I believe there's one more that I need to, but since I haven't accessed the reservation yet in this version, I'll need to come back for that. So I will be back. Okay, so I'm in the Wildlife Exploitation Reserve, and okay, I'm heading to the Productivity Queen, but I'm actually heading for an area over here where there is one of the quests I had missed earlier. As long as I'm out here, let's see. We've got some mantisaurs. As long as we're here, let's go up here, and there's a... You can't go in the buildings, there's nothing to loot there. But there was a weapon here. There we go. This one here, which might be a good one to give to the vicar. We'll see about that. Okay, so I'm heading... I need to head northwest. Every time I see these things moving in the breeze, you kind of, for a second there, think it's like a mantisaur thing. Part of their fluttery thingies. Northwest. Okay, so yeah, here we are, the hermit's cabin. So I'm gonna put my weapon away.
I don't know what it is you're looking for, stranger, but I reckon you better get. I've had about enough of you and your ilk coming by with your searching questions and expectant looks. I know you with those void-damned hunters, and I know what you want. Well, you ain't getting it. Oh, please. Don't insult my dang intellect, stranger. Nobody ever visits just because they want to gab with old Cyrus. No, they either want to poach me out of my land or poach me out of my best friend. Ha! No, Kelly ain't no toss-baller, though. I reckon she could put the toughest players to shame. It's good having someone like that around. She ain't the brightest bulb, but... can't say I'd have much reason sticking it out in this wilderness without her. Damn straight there are. Wish I could go show 'em what for, but... I'm old, and I gotta make sure I don't get Callie into no trouble. Two of us have lived on the reserve for years. Every so often, someone comes by trying to steal our land grant and evict us. We hold our own, but... oh, it's mighty agitating. Really? Oh, that's great news. Cal! You hear that? We're finally getting some help!
Captain. Is that Primal trying to talk to us?
Hey, I think she likes you. Oh, why, that's Callie. I raised her myself when she was wee, and I was one of the first zookeepers at what would have been the Rizzo's all-natural caged animal park. Since Slug took the land complex over and the park was scrapped, she's been my sole companion. Reckon Slug noticed. They figured this place safe enough to entrust me with the land grant for the reserve. There's something about it being safer from corporate espionage.
Wouldn't expect a stranger to do an unsolicited kindness to a standoffish old man. You're something else. I suspect you'll find the hunters that have been after me beyond the hills, on the other side of the river from here. See if you can convince them not to poke around here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look. I didn't look around last time I was here. Doing a different run. That's how I found out these places. But I just want to look around. I'm not gonna take anything. I think he's had enough. Ooh, chickens. I reckon he's had enough trouble. A little workbench. See if we'll holler about us going inside. So it's saying I'm looking for the Rizzo's orange. Apparently I found some, but it's saying that I also drink it, and I don't remember doing that.
Plasma won't get through!
Yeah, it will.
Everyone all right? Heartless? I'm sure they're exaggerating.
Let's see. I need to go this one. They're back over by the river. So, like I mentioned, I did go back and do these quests after I found them, and then found an older save that I could go back and tape it, and there was no way of reasoning.
Commander, you ever wonder why they put lights on our armor?
No, Trooper.
You don't look like one of my hunters. What are you doing here? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What's your business with him? Or with
too
me?
bad I can't do that one.
Certainly. I pay better. Your employer is an ex-Rizzo's employee who defected to Slug. He's currently in possession of a land grant that is rightfully ours. You cross him off and grab us that land grant, I'll see you rewarded. Handsomely. Oh, you void-damned sprat fuck. To arms, everybody. The old man's trying to scratch us off.
Incoming!
Take him down!
Okay.
Nice one. Done here.
So yeah, I didn't have enough to intimidate, so the only thing that they allow you to do is kill them. I don't take kindly to people trying to take things over.
Back, I see. You come bringing good news? Ah! Oh, me almighty, you know how to bolster an old man's spirits. Oh, thank you kindly, stranger. Oh, you're right, Cal. How could I forget? Oh, here's a reward for your trouble.
Okay. I think for now, let's go back here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I think for now that will do it. And so that should cover the two that I didn't cover in my original run through. So anyway, I'm not sure if I'll go ahead and redo all these or just go back to my original save and continue. I've already started finishing up Peril and Gorgon, which I've played multiple times, and I keep redoing them. So, and every time I play, I bring different companions and make different choices. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you for joining me.